So first we have Henry Bolton. Henry, would you like to come forward?
Good evening, everybody.
Why didn't you move back?
On the 23rd of June last year, we gave the government a mandate. That mandate has not been delivered. We're not out of the European Union. We do not have control of our borders. We do not have full control of our immigration. We cannot conclude our own trade negotiations, and our government and our courts are still subordinate to a foreign power. The Conservatives are dropping the ball. The Labour Party and the Liberal Democrats, we know, are not going to do the job. They've said as much. The only party that can be a pro-Brexit opposition in this country, the only party, is your party, is our party, the United Kingdom Independence Party. Now, we have a moral responsibility, I would say, to fulfil that role. But that role, it doesn't end the day we leave the European Union. It is about making sure that Brexit is a success. It is about driving this nation into a position where it is a global nation, a trading nation. It is a nation that is proud to be called British. It is a nation that goes to the assistance of its friends, its allies, the Commonwealth and its overseas territories. And I'm thinking particularly of Hurricane Irma at the moment that is striking British overseas territories and Commonwealth countries in the Caribbean. But Brexit is not our only task. In addition to that, and as we've been going, all of us have been going around the country listening to the concerns of members, and there are some common themes. And one of those common themes is indeed the rise of Islam in our country, a dominating rise of Islam in our country. It is a thing that concerns people because they see their identity, their way of life, their culture, their British culture being eroded. There are concerns over the rule of law and effective policing. There are concerns across the board about jihadism and the introduction of violent Islam into our culture. Now we have to recognise this, and I've been listening to what you've been saying and some of my colleagues. And the fact is that these things do need to be reversed or dealt with. We need to reverse cuts to our policing. We need to reverse cuts to border force. We need to stop funding from abroad for our independent schools and places of worship. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a problem, but it cannot be our main thrust, because there is another task. And that other task is providing the great swathe of people in this country who are neglected, who are disenfranchised effectively, giving them a voice. We all, I think, live in communities in which local government has ignored our concerns about planning development, about the environment, about all sorts of things. You are neglected, you are disenfranchised. This party's opportunity is in providing those people who are disenfranchised with a voice. And that's our longer term goal. Now I would say to deliver any of that, we need to have a secure, firm platform. So as leader, not only would I be wanting to project firmly, rapidly and decisively into British politics with all of those, in all of those areas, but to help do it and sustain it, we have to have a professional platform that provides the administrative functions that are necessary to support the delivery of our politics. We need a national executive that is not a national executive, but that is a board of trustees that is drawn or is composed of people elected by the regions who bring transparency and accountability to the process and communication up and down through the party. We need a shadow cabinet that drives policy and whose spokesmen are supported by subject matter experts drawn from across the membership. And you'll see more of that on my website. Ladies and gentlemen, we've also through the regional structures, we have to better support and prepare our candidates for elections. Support them through the campaigns and once in office. All of that must be put in place because otherwise our politics will not be sustainable. Now if you look at all of us and you look at the requirements that you would look for in a leader to deliver all of those, project firmly, decisively into British politics, to be able to secure the country and to be able to organise and lead the party in an administrative sense, then I think you will find one candidate who ticks all the boxes. And I believe that under my captaincy, we as a team can actually deliver optimism, security and prosperity for Britain. We can deliver Britain. Thank you.